Hello, today we're going to be presenting LaEstancia. Riam is off today, but what I want to do is to do a general update for Riam as well, since she was off today. And this is the Issue10, Archlabs Archive 6. So what we went through on Monday is just a location. This is the satellite view of Estancia. We still need to add the one where you can see the airport right here. So it's the airport in La Romana, Casa de Campo, and this would be La Estancia. This is the satellite view of where the lot is located. Then this diagram we presented on Monday and have yet to do some changes to it. But the general idea is that we have the project in the center with its lot size and normatives. So it's like the setbacks and height limitations. And then we have 4 pillars. The pillars would be residence, recreation, beach, and golf. The residence, we're looking for 24 or more apartments with visitor parking, common storage, 1 to 2 parking spaces per apartment. And the apartments would be between 60 and 75 square meters, depending on the amount of rooms. So only 1 to 2 bedrooms. And recreation, we would want a gym, a pool, home theater, game room, gardens, terraces, and barbecue areas. For the beach and golf, we have this link, which is created by the other resorts that are around the area, which include Casa de Campo, La Romana, Calaques, Punta Cana Resort and Club, and Cap Cana. These are the resorts where you can play golf and also go to the beach. And then the beaches that are located nearby would be Valladolid, Dominicus, Taracalero, and Calaques. Dominicus is going to go through an alliance with La Estancia, where the owners or visitors of La Estancia could go to their beach. The other main idea here is the vehicular path. We're trying to look for something that's not like the regular parking space in a building apartment that you just go and park, but more like not isolated but dispersed parking, so that the circulation would also become something interesting and would become part of the welcoming trajectory for the trajectory for the visitors or owners. So Riam was working on these process sketches. These sketches are trying to figure out the idea of the void and how the apartments could all become part of this like building complex that's not like monotonous and doesn't have like stacked over apartments on apartments, but more like open spaces, terraces, as well as the common areas that we spoke about. And this one here, we're trying to figure out how to make 2 modules that include the terraces and the balconies, but also areas for parking and circulation. This final concept, well, not final, but the last concept exploration that was done by sketching by Riam was trying to figure out a way that we could add everything that we need. So the apartments, but as well as create the space, for example, which we have a void that becomes our circulating park area, like open space. And then we have like the building modules and the way that they connect above ground. And this would give us freedom of circulation in the ground floor. So Riam was working on this, and I haven't really gotten into this. I know maybe you want to talk about it tomorrow, but I understand that the idea that you were looking for is some geometrical exploration. And then this is also a reference. I need to tell you, just so you know, the way that we cite this is different. So you need to add like a citation mark, but not the entire citation here. This needs to be added at the end of the presentation in the site reference in the sites bibliography. Sorry, at the end of the presentation. So also we need to figure out the information on this. So we need to know the name of the project, where you got it from, general information, like I told you before, just like you do when you have like a project. So I know that you might not be able to find like the year, but at least add the year published or something, and then the author and everything. This is important for the page, as well as this layout. isn't very successful. First, we need to align the image here to the guideline that we have on the side, as well as maybe figuring out and finding out more images that are similar to this and adding them here because the page looks very empty. Same thing goes for the works cited. This can't be cited like this. This should be at the end of the project, and then we need to add like a citation note underneath every image. Then I understand that you were looking for materiality, so this is the same thing goes for this. Well, obviously this image needs to be fixed, but same thing goes for this in the idea that you need to align everything to the sides with the existing guidelines, and as well as the top if you're able to, and then save citation issue. So cite at the end, and also try to find, so if you don't know this project, maybe you can Google search by image and find the designer and the year published and everything. The same goes for these two images. So what I wanted to look at is, so this is very, very, very rough, but I was trying to work on something that could be a starting point for like dimensions and to get to know like how many parking spaces we would be looking at, how many apartments we would be looking at. Please ignore, I forgot to delete something, which is right here. So this doesn't go here. So basically what we're looking at is, you come over here, and then I'm gonna draw this because I want you to see it real so that we can be like catch up. So the idea is that the cars come this way. So first parking spaces are here. Then they continued. This is more parking spaces. And then they loop around. The reason why I'm adding the car loop around here is because I don't want the, like I said it before, like I want to break the idea that parking areas are just like below and like stacked up and lined up. So I don't want that. So the reason why I landed up here is because we have a withdrawal from the normatives. So within this withdrawal, we are allowed to make like pathways for cars, a driveway, sorry. So the idea is that you would come here and then via here, enter the parking area. Also, you have these two parking spaces here. You can enter the parking area and get here and here. And then you can come up here, park here, keep on coming, park here, park here. These are golf cart parking. And then you would come out this way. Actually, you would do this. And then you're out. So that's basically the circulation method. We also have another parking for golf carts here. And I'm assuming obviously that if there's more carts, you can park them here, but the idea is that they're at least big enough to park a car. So yeah, so we have 13 parking spaces here. We have 5 more here. So that's 18. We have 22, 26, 28. Then we have 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, plus 5. So we have 43 parking spaces. I was aiming towards at least 46, and the idea was to have 46 parking spaces because I thought all the apartments with single bedrooms would be 1 parking space, and the ones with double bedrooms would be 2 parking spaces. That applies for both golf carts and parking for regular cars, the 2-bedroom ones. And then for the visitors, I was counting 10. So I was counting 46. We have 43. I feel like it's good, but if we can get more, obviously, we will be able to get more. So another thing is that I'm going to delete this. So what I've done is that I created this area over here. This is the main recreational area. So about the modules, I created this. Okay, sorry. So this would be the first module, and because we obviously need the circulation of the cars, and this would have, I mean, I was estimating 5 apartments, but I'm not sure. And this would be module 1. This would be module 2 over here. Obviously, everything that you can see at the lower ground area, we have the columns. So you can, second floor, I still have to develop it, but you can go ahead and do this, you know. But it's obviously the ground floor. This is module 1. This would be module 2. There's 2 apartments here. And then this would be module 3 on the ground floor. But obviously the idea is that we would be able to connect this and have something like this, as well as connecting from here to here, and maybe adding, this is might be too big of a span, but maybe adding something from here to here as well, and create that bridge-like void view. So yeah, this is the ground floor. I'm gonna zoom out for a second and show you, that's the modules, and then I'm gonna show you. So over here, we have this is vegetation. So I was thinking of like a bamboo outer line. And then this is the pool. The pool has this beach entries, step downs. There's like benches or like a sitting step over here. This part would be like synthetic wood, and this would be the rest of the outdoor space for the pool. So then this over here, this module is designed to be, I want it to be 3 floors. That's what I'm thinking of. So it's, you come up here, and this is the gym underground. So you come up here and you can go into the gym, and then the gym has this zone only for adults. So it would be like a small jacuzzi or pool, and then this area only for adults, and then this is the gym. There's a bathroom here to assist, but also for the pool area. I obviously want to locate one over here as well, but that's the bathroom, and then there's an office here, so an office space that people could use, and because the apartments are so small, so that you can like book your time and use it on the day-to-day. Then above this, I want to locate the home theater and playroom. So like a studio apartment where you can have a studio space where you can have recreational like movie for gatherings. A balcony over here that is like above the pool, so it looks like you can look down and you would see the pool. And then as well as a playing area. So, and then I want to do, instead of a 3rd floor, I want it to be like an upper terrace. So this same area, I would like to see if we would be able to do like a sun garden. So just have like up there a space where you can like barbecue and have sit down and everything, and just have like an open gazebo, but right here. Which you could also be able to do here, like a barbecue area over here and here. But yeah, I would want one that's elevated as well for more like privacy and smaller gatherings. And then on this side, so you enter here, there's this parking areas, and what I was proposing here is the idea to have like kids playground. So you can see, this is the only part that I was kind of working up more maybe to a detail, so it would be understandable. So the idea is that you come in here, and this is all, there's like grass mounds over here, like earth and grass mounds, and then in the middle there's this like a pool or area of sand where you can have like play games for kids to play. So this would be like the kids area, and that is everything that I've been working on. I'm gonna continue on doing this. I think that it's also good for us to keep on looking at references, just because we need to think more about, I need to think more about like the actual circulation between the buildings and everything, and within the buildings. But yeah, that's it so far. Thank you.